Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Trey Turner. And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ball one. Aye.
Just settling in here at Coors Field.
Ball inside.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
there, and the count is 3-1. 3-1,
No,
and he
ball
couldn't come
four.
up with it.
Batting third, first baseman Bryce Harper.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And there's a foul ball. Just settling in here at Coors Field.
Ball one.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Yep, that ball went out.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And Harper down on strikes.
Third baseman Alex Bowen.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is that. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Johnston.
The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering way off the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second baseman.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when
Outside,
you
that's
get
a
a
ball.
cookie, you don't want to miss it.
The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2
Batting
quickly
third,
away in the bottom of the
designated
first.
hitter, Willie Castro.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Castro will hit next. This to third. Boom. Tosses across to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Coors
Leading off for
Field. New
Philadelphia,
inning getting started.
second baseman,
Bryson Stott
Bryson
stands
Stott.
in for the Phillies. Freeland making his first start of the year. And he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. That catches the corner. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball
Batting
up the
sixth,
ladder for
right
strike
fielder,
3.
Adolis
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's in there. Strike 1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Off the plate, ball one.
The Phils with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Lined into right. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Batting eighth, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, TJ Rumfield.
Out to short. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jordan Beck.
So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. And another ball.
Two.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Garcia moving under it. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one the other way. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around, just really smooth.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Rolled over to third. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here's a look at how he's
designated
using his
hitter,
pitches in this one.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Walked his first time.
Here we go, Kyle.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Up the middle. The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play. Out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off for
Now
the
the Rockies catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Brett Sullivan.
That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. There's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Hey!
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Carroll. Here's your 1. On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Troy Johnston.
That's out.
Carroll's off of first with 2 away.
Oh,
Probably
that's
looks
off the
more
plate.
focused
Ball
at the
2.
plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next
Ball.
one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2 stays alive. Payoff pitch. So a
Nope.
walk
Ball
puts runners
4.
at first
Up
and
next
second.
for the Rockies, second baseman, Hunter.
First and second,
Goodman.
2 outs. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at Coors Field, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Man at second. Rips one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And there's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. Stott wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Laid the play, not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom four, here's Colorado's DH, Willie Castro.
Designated hitter Willie Castro.
Pitch misses inside. And that is ball one. Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ball one.
Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Number 7 stands in now and watches strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him
That's
back in.
outside.
Two balls, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a miss. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Brett.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Brett Sullivan. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball. And the 0-1.
Ball.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Right side. Stop. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first.
He's
Got
out.
him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
So digging in, Justin Crawford. Grounded out his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline.
Foul ball.
And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Doyle in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Johnston, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 0-2. And that
Oh,
one
that's
is
off the plate.
inside. That
That's
misses
a
the
ball.
zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Coors Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Trey Turner
Leading off
getting
for the
ready to
Phillies,
hit.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
That one
That's
outside.
outside.
And that's ball one.
Ball, that's too high.
That's
Ball
a little
3.
bit low. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three 0 down. That one misses. So
Ball
lead
4.
off walk.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Turner runs. There's
Nope,
a ball.
that's inside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one lifted to left. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So now with one away and a man at second. So Harper stands in. 1 for 2. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Move to second, and Turner's back in.
Safe.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Runner breaks for third, and he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alex Bohm.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a big swing and a miss. That one just missing inside. Ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Liner caught at second. Phillies strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Ball 1.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one finds the corner. 2-2. The changeup missing, and the count is filled up. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter Willie Castro.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's a strike. make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time.
He's in.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Hey.
Tovar off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder,
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. And that one almost hit him. Here's a 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez done for the afternoon, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Kyle
Number
Backus.
19.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Top of inning number
Leading off for
7,
the Phillies,
and digging in for
second
Philadelphia,
baseman,
Bryson Stott.
Ball.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to go. Bernardino also throwing.
Hey!
In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first.
No,
he's
he's safe.
in there.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Adolis
I feel like
Garcia.
that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Now pitching for
Jimmy
the
Herget will
Rockies,
take over here.
number
These are the
44,
spots relievers
Jimmy
really make a name for themselves. Late
Herget.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely
Ball,
you roll
that's
into a double
outside.
play. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least,
Ball
if you can
two.
find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One out man at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Flips the corner. That's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2.
That's the
Just
ball.
misses with that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. One left for Philadelphia, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Denver, so in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. That's in there, and the count is 1 and 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And now it's 3 and 2. Payoff pitch. Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
Slapped foul. Doyle gets his lead at first with nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Rockies.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Troy Johnston. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. The Rockies trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Chop to first. Harper over to Turner for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh under this one. And that's the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Justin Crawford digs in now. Fouled off to the right.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the dirt, ball 1. Herget, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Popped up, Karros settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, right field. Beck on the run towards the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay pulls into third safely with a triple.
Gave this one a pretty good ride, and you have to love the effort out there to lay out and try to bring that thing in. He just couldn't come up with it, but I thought for a second he might pull it off. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. The Phillies with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jimmy Herget departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Victor Vodnik.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Hey!
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. The 1-2. Runner holds, and it's a full count.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And a payoff pitch. Strikes him out for the 100. It's the Rockies 3 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. This is Willie Castro.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Popped up. Stop under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Just
Ball. That
missed.
pitch is out.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Number 7 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Digging in, Brett Sullivan. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. So heat there at 98 miles an hour. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here in Denver, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one ripped left field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Ball, that's out.
High fly ball out to left field. Johnston on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 3.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Hey!
The Rockies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Just missed
Ball
the
1.
inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Bohm stands at third with one gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming in to score is Bohm, and they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Nope, that's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's your strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Man at second. And that misses. 3-1 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The 3-1. And now the Phillies down to the final strike. Got him. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long